Hey everybody, we're back here for round 1. We have won the die roll, and we will play first. This hand needs some swamps, but I think the Scorpion will give us enough time to get them, so I'm gonna keep this hand. It's a risky keep. I wouldn't fault anyone for mulliganing this, and I probably just made a mistake. But again, I want to try this, and I'm not sure how well this deck mulligans because I have a lot of high drops. So, Scorpion and go. So either he is double queuing or he has a stop on his on my up. Probably. That another 5 drop is not what we wanted to see. But it doesn't. A blue-black deck usually doesn't pressure too much, so I'm not that worried right now. So the question here is, do I attack? I don't think the Disciple is going to do too much in a draft. It's a fine card, but it's very situational, and I think I'm just fine with attacking. If he wants to trade, I'll trade. And I want to push in as much damage as I can before I start clogging the board. Which, if I draw lands, will be quite soon. Chariot. That gives first strike, right? First strike, trample haste. Well, we got a land. Not the one that we wanted, but we got a land. Which is something. Better than a 6 drop. Let's see if he does anything. I'm quite interested. Maybe he drinks 3 drop? No, nothing. Okay. So first strike, haste, and trample. It looks like a good card. I'm not sure what it's doing in a blue-black deck, but it seems like a good card. Sure. Click with dash for 3. I guess I'll take it. Okay, so I got the swamp. And now what? Probably attack and just play the Chosen. I want to keep the land pads for afterwards. Dark Set Scorpion. Discarding Artisan Forms to bring a counter, a bounce spell, a Stratus Walk. I can live with that. So he draws 2 cards. He'll probably move the Chariot over to the Disciple. And I just want lands. That's all. It'd be 3 lands in a row and I'll be fine. Oh, just killed it. That seems like a waste. Oh well. Hey, I'll take what I can. Swamp is good. So I'm just gonna play a snake here, so let's attack. And we were probably gonna gain 4 life, if not, then our creature's gonna die. That's always a tell. When you get a 7/7, your creature's gonna die. And this race I'm good with. 3 against 5. Okay, so nothing interesting there. If he attacks, do I block? Probably not. I mean, he's gonna attack with 2-2. He can't block anything. I was talking about if he attacks the Disciple. So I don't think I do. I think I just leave it as is. Right now it's not doing anything with 2-2 or the Disciple. I'm just gonna leave the set so it can back the block. And if I draw land, I'm gonna blow up the island. And this guy. Definitely this guy. If we don't, asphyxiate, go. Huh. That's interesting. So I can't just bash with the Golden Grove and play Keepsake Organ. But, I don't think I actually need to right now. I don't want to let him just fly too much. I think our hand is better than his. And I don't really want to trade this for this when I have the option, so I'm going to asphyxiate. And I'm going to bash with both. If he wants to take one, I'll trade this. During the endgame, the Disciple gets scarier by the moment. Sure. Does he know that's a flash guy? Oh yeah, he wants to just hasty. Okay. So I'm gonna take 6, go to 9. I really want to draw that land. Cool. Now, do I... He's a blue deck. He has 2 cards. I think I just attack now for 4. Blow up the Fortune Hunter and the island. And then next turn have the land head for the win. Is that just better than killing with Siren? Because this guy can't block on the ground. Okay, let's start by attacking for sure. Okay. Now, he's gonna need to have to waste mana to draw cards. If it's an expensive spell, that's great. If not, then I just gave him a free card. And there's nothing really in blue-black that can kill me for 5 that I can think of. So let's kill this and this. I don't think he's playing the Tiny Hopes. If he is, kudos. You got me. Sort of. I'm still winning next turn. And go. So it did something, the Disciple. It gave him a Stratus Walk instead of the Artisan. Like, he seems like a sort of heroic deck with no actual heroic cards or enablers. So it's kind of weird. I don't know. I will take this. Maybe I should have blocked. I don't know. So here we can attack him for 2 and just leave Flash of the Whip open for the win next turn. I think that's better. Blue just has so many tricks, and I just don't want to walk into any one of them for no good reason. Such as that one. I'm just gonna play I'm just gonna play this next again. So you have a bounce spell. You're not playing it. I'll take it. Maybe I should have attacked with the Scorpion. Come at me, bro. Kill you. Or at least try to. That was quick. Okay, so let's batch both. If he has a bounce spell, then he has a bounce spell on the 8th, my Sith Scorpion. Okay. So he's gonna go down 1. And I don't mind showing him the spider. Don't think there's a whole lot that he can do right now to save himself. Yeah. Okay. So blue-black, sort of heroic, kind of a mess. At least that's what it looks like. And auto's stuck. I'm gonna pause this for a second. Sorry about that. The client just froze for no good reason. And we are just out of sideboarding. I think sideboard just finished. I don't see the sideboarding here. They didn't drop us from the event. And it still states 1-0, so where are we? Gonna give it another second, and then I'm gonna close and restart the program again. I'll be back soon. Okay, we're back. Our opponent is on the play, and I will keep this hand. It's not a great hand, but it's fine. And yeah, we missed our whole sideboard, though I'm not sure what we would have gotten anyway. So here we're just going to start with the, probably the Grove Dancer? Well, the Wayfinder, I think. Yeah, that was good. And I will take the Forest, because I want to enchant that one. No other reason. I'm not sure this Evil's going to do much this game. It didn't do last game anything. Or pretty much anything. Sorry. I think you need to craft your deck exceptionally well to abuse Disciple, and it's probably going to take a couple of weeks until people understand how to do that. Another land is not what I want to see. Let's take Grove Dancer. Put the counter on the Wayfinder. And I guess pass a turn. I'd rather trade here than attack him for 2. And I'd rather him bounce this guy, the Wayfinder, than the Grove Dancer. And if he attacks with this, then I will block, because I don't mind trading the guys for a trick. Especially if I have the Spider. Sure, I'll trade this guy for a trick. Especially because I want him to make this a huge guy so I can blow it up. Grips is very acceptable. I would attack with the Disciple, by the way. So, do I play the Spider or the Festival? If I play the Festival, I'm going to have 4, 5, 6, 7 mana next turn, which means removal and the Cure. If I play the Spider this turn, the next turn I'm going to have the Market Festival, Freakus Children, and if I draw a 2-drop of some sort, I think I can take a hit and just play the Market Festival. And I'd rather do it, but he doesn't have blue. Maybe he has a counter spell, a null, nullify or something like that. And I'll just take 3 here. I'm going to 16. And it seems like he's screwed on this, so I'm just going to blow up his island. Yeah, no blocks. No, that isn't bad. Still, the island is going to get blown up. So, creature lands. Six mana. Attack and play the Chosen. And I have 2 creatures in the graveyard, so this guy can get a +2/+2. Okay. And now I have Asphyxiate if I really need to. If he keeps it back, I won't asphyxiate it. I'll just bash with the Chosen. Discard the Siren. Some sort of removal, maybe. Okay, so this guy's gonna get asphyxiated. I'm gonna attack first, and then I'm gonna asphyxiate. Because this is exactly the sort of guy that I don't want to see in this situation. So if he doesn't attack, doesn't mean that he just doesn't want to trade, probably. Black. Kill. And Spider. I'm not going to play the lands I don't need to. I have enough mana to play anything that I want. And he might try to discard a card from my hand. And I'll just kind of bash with all 3 of them, because if he trades with any of these guys, then I'll still be able to pump the Spider. I will block. Oh, right, you can't block. Yeah. I want my guy to be able to do as much damage as possible, as well, as long as he's screwed. I want to take advantage of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's going to be it's 2-4. It's 0-4 is going to be a 2-6. And if he bounces it, that's great. Four, 5, 6. Here I'm going to play the Swamp. Just in case he does any bounce shenanigans. The Disciple is actually not bad. Too bad it's an online permanent. Sure, if you get a double blue, whatever. I would never have discarded Siren for the Whelming Wave. Especially since mine's just better than his. I get a 2-2 for the trade, and I get to reset this guy? Sure, why not? Probably take this guy out for something. But I don't know his deck, and he does. That's not bad. Do I have any enchantment I want to bring back? I don't think so. And there's no real creatures that I want to bring back anyway. Especially not now. So let's attack. No blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I just play the Mender just for a die? If I do, I'll probably just bring back the Weaver or the Grove Dancer. If I bring back the Grove Dancer, I can get this guy bigger, and that mitigates taking it out. Yeah, that sounds fine. And now he also can't attack me. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And probably equip. And grants me the 2 for 1. I'll take the 2 for 1. I'm actually gonna attack with him, just because it'll make me able to pump it for 1 more. So again, if he kills the Chosen, I'm going to be able to pump for more. He has to block the Mender, otherwise he's dead. So first strike damage resolves. Now, we're going to do this. And pass a turn. So he's dead next turn unless he has something. And Island is good, most likely. But even if he takes care of the Spider, I think we have enough left in any way. Do I attack with the Satyr? I probably do. He has 2 guys that he has to deal with, which is the Spider and the Grove Dancer. Which is the Spider and the Mender, sorry. So I don't care if he takes up 1 more damage. If he blocks the Mender and bounces my Spider, then he takes 2, and then the Tavern Lampet kills him next turn. Oh, and no enchantments, that's not bad. Okay. So if this happens, I'm just going to play both. Just as guys. No need for the Intimidate, I think. If he draws a blue, fine. I'll just dump my hand again. And he wastes his turn on Whelming Wave. There's no real reason to keep it back in hand, the Lampad. So I think I'm going to play the Lampad, give it a counter from the Grove Dancer. How much mana do we have? We have 5, 9, 10, 12. So that's 4, 8, 10, 11. Okay. So we're going to start off with this. Then we're going to get the Satyr. This one a counter. And then we're going to play the Spider. I think that was probably a mistake. Just because I would have put in the Satyr would have 3 lethal guys, but I was thinking about Freakus Gear. And this goes around Freakus Gear better, I think, than just putting it on another 2/2. So if he has a creature and a Freakus Gear, then the game is going to be drawn out, basically. If he only has Freakus Gear, then putting the counter on the Bestow guy, on the unblockable guy, basically, I think gives me more value right now. But I still think we win here. His deck wasn't really good. And negative boost cannot be activated. So he's a 1/3, and he's going to be as 1/3 as well. Okay, so he's dead. I attack with everything. He blocks here. He goes down to 2. He takes 2. Pretty much. Sure, why not? I didn't need it, but yeah. Cool. I'll see you guys in round 2.